Empower, support, love. That's true beauty.
Allowing God to use me to inspire others.
She is clothed with strength and dignity.
Welcome to Sister Sis.
Hey, y'all. Did y'all miss us? Because we sure missed you. Look, watch, like, and subscribe to our channel at Sister Sis 1988, as well as follow us on all our social media platforms at Sister Sis 1988. We came to our third segment where we are going to go low on the biz. So we're going to ask Miss Adrian, who is an author as well as a owner of a nonprofit, Because I Matter. We're going to get some information from her, kind of get her inspiration and why she done it. So y'all tune in. Miss Adrian, again, thank you for your blessing today coming on the show. So here's question number one. What was your inspiration in starting Because I Matter?
I wanted to have an avenue to be able to bless women. Actually, before I wrote the book, I established a nonprofit.
Okay.
There's a portion of the proceeds from the book that goes into funding the nonprofit work that I do. And so growing up, I was privy around a lot of domestic violence situations. And I saw how the lifelessness that it takes out of a woman just being, it's almost like Vashti's story again. Well, I thought that you loved me. I thought that you cared for me. I thought you were the one for me. But here I am. And so I wanted to be able to just help. If I can just help one woman, as you ladies do, if I can just help one woman, then I know my living is not in vain. So I wanted to be a caveat, a catalyst to be able to help a woman, to be able to see herself whole again. So I actually donated books to the domestic violence shelter to women who were in there and volunteered to go and have time with them to talk. I am not a licensed counselor. I am an elder. I can tell you all the wonderful things that God has for you, though, in that. And to be able to go through that book, to just be an inspiration, to say that no matter where you come from, they're still valuing you. There's still work that God can use you for. And this is not the end of your story, because a lot of times women seem so hopeless. And so, and then we also do things in support of homeless women. And I have to give a cue. My husband started doing the backpacks for the men. So, because when we were out serving there, men was like, oh, those ain't deadbeat, man. You know, how you just gonna bring stuff for the women? You know? And so he would never let me go out by myself and serve. So he was always there. And so they got to him. So now he does the backpacks for the men. So both men and women. And then he wants to be the overachiever. He brings clothes and shoes. And I was like, okay, got you. That's how we're gonna do it. I'm gonna up my game.
So
too.
he stuffs the bags with clothes and shoes as well?
No, he just lays it out.
Okay.
Allow them
and they pick what they want.
Shoes and clothes. I said, okay, I got you. I'll be ready on our next ride. You know, but I'm just excited that it's something that we get to do together.
I love that.
Yes,
I do
too. Well, what steps are you taking to grow the nonprofit?
Finding ways to collaborate with different people. I don't want to reinvent the wheel. I want to come along and aside people who are already doing it. How can we help? You know, how can we be of assistance? You know, because a lot of times, like, well, oh, you're feeding. Well, you feed on this corner. I'm gonna feed on that corner. Well, no. If I can help you to get more to feed, if I can help you to get more clothes, if I can help you to get the toiletries, help you to get the things you need. I just want to be a catalyst to help. It's really not about me having my name great, but Lord, how can I be of assistance? How can I help to glorify the kingdom?
Your
how
name.
How can I help your people best? You know? So it's not like I have it all together. I have everything, but like you were saying earlier,
our life is not our own.
Look, I give you the clothes off my back if that's going to help you to get through to your next place, because I know God will provide.
Yes, He will.
Yes.
What advice would you give to an entrepreneur starting out or someone who wants to start a nonprofit?
It's a lot of paperwork.
Oh, yes, ma'am. I already know. I look. Yes, it is a lot of paperwork.
Oh my God, it is. But define what it is that you really want to do.
Okay.
See where your passion is.
Yeah.
Because even when it's not easy, your passion will keep you pressing
Even
forward.
if it's no money involved,
yeah,
exactly.
You understand it's greater than you.
Keep pushing.
Your purpose is greater than you. So, you might not be the next big thing, but your little thing that you're doing is going to help somebody.
Right.
So find your passion, find your niche, and then that's going to help you go through all the hurdles, dot the I's, cross the T's, make sure everything is lined up in order. Because a lot of times we do, but don't realize there's a process to doing. You need to get incorporated. You need to get your tax ID. You need to make sure you're registered as a 501c3 with the IRS. Do all those things to get it in order. But finding your passion first to where it is, what meaneth this? Why are you doing this? And that's going to help you to get through it, to go through the next level, to finish the work.
Okay. Did y'all hear that?
Well, that was gonna be my question. Like, if I want to start a nonprofit, what are like the steps?
First, you have to define your board. And so it can't be you and y'all friends, y'all not related, but it can't. My husband is not on the board of the nonprofit. It's other professionals that are outside to have accountability. So you establish your board. You have to register with the state as a business source. Get your business name registered, your tax ID, your EIN, your employee identification number. And then you have to fill out the paperwork to register as a 501c3. And you can actually do it online with the IRS. They tell you, they have documentation that tell you step by step. I know there are a lot of people that charge you big bucks because they can get it approved. You can get it approved yourself too.
Right.
Because of all the steps and all the paperwork are right there on the IRS website. I think it's like a $399 filing fee. But it only takes about 8 weeks, and you'll get your information in the mail. And if there's something additional they need, they'll let you know. But just make sure you have everything lined up, because they are accountable. You have to, like mine, I did it years ago. I've been working on this book a long time, and I did it years ago. I went through all the steps to set it up, but didn't realize that even though I wasn't actively doing anything with it, I still had to report.
Oh,
like
yes,
the 990N.
Yeah, you do.
Sometimes you learn by getting your hands slapped.
I
go to the post office, and it was like your nonprofit status had been revoked. I was like, oh, what? But now your girl knows how to file that 990N and make sure the IRS gets what they need. So it's just having those things in place and make sure that you're doing what you say you're going to do with it.
I do have a question, because I'm actually working on getting a nonprofit started. What are the requirements for the board members? Like, how many board members do you have to have?
I was going to ask that too about the board. I
only have 3.
I thought it's a requirement for 3. I thought
a financial person and a records person.
Okay. So yourself, what do you sit as the president?
I sit as the president.
Okay. And then the financial
person and the record keeper.
Gotcha. Okay.
Got it.
That's your board.
Good
That's
stuff.
the board. 3 people.
Okay.
At least 3. Yeah.
Now, as far as your marketing is concerned, are you working alone, or do you have a team or a consultant?
Marketing
For the nonprofit, you said that you want to just collaborate, but do you do?
I have a team.
You do have a team?
Yeah, I have a team that I work with. The people on my board, for one, they keep me accountable. But I have a team. And then I also went another step and sought volunteers that were experts in their area.
Okay.
So I do have someone that is willing to do graphics, working on the website, doing all those little things that are needed in this day of internet age and social media age.
And what's that website?
Vibrant. It's becauseImatter.org.
BecauseImatter.org, y'all. BecauseImatter.org. What are the things that you have learned along the way creating this nonprofit?
The biggest thing that I learned is making sure you have everything documented, and making sure that I always have something in my heart to encourage myself with, because it can seem like you've done all this stuff and then, oh my God, you still got so much more to do. And then, what about this? And it seems like there's always something that you forgot, something else that you need to do, something else that you're being pulled in 100 different directions. But I remain encouraged because there's a greater purpose behind why I'm doing it. If it was just for me, I'd be like, blah, whatever. Who cares? But because it's a greater good, and I know it's what the Lord gave me in my heart to be able to help others in a greater way. So, and to be able to do it in a legal way and be able to have the I's dotted and the T's crossed while I'm doing it. So I press forward.
It keeps you going.
Keeps you
Yeah.
going.
Mhm.
With the nonprofit, what has been your biggest challenge?
Paperwork.
That's a good one. That's just business period. I think it's paperwork. You are not lying.
Paperwork. Paperwork for real.
Funny.
Okay, so when people go to that website, can they participate, get on your roster to be a volunteer?
Oh yeah, that's a great question.
That's something I'll add on there. Yeah, we
See?
have it in design and in development, and people always ask you, "How can I give? How can I?" I'd be like, "Oh, just wait, it's coming together." So I have to stop saying, "Just wait."
No, you need to set that up for donations because it's a
for
nonprofit.
donations.
Yeah. Or even volunteering time and things like that.
And I said,
Mm-hmm.
God is lining things up, and I'm like, oh, it'll come together. It's just like, okay. But I was really trying. The biggest thing I was trying to do, make sure I get this book finished. So
Okay.
now all the other stuff is coming after it, and even like my kids, they were like, "Mom, really? You have your page?" I was like, I put the book out there, and it's like, but you're not active. Nobody knows who you are. They can read it, they don't know,
Right.
But there was like there are things, understanding that what God has gifted me with, what He's called me to do, is bigger than me and my
Right, correct.
and,
Oh,
and my
gosh.
nonchalantness. So I just got to be about my Father's business and get my stuff
Right.
together.
Right.
I'm working on it.
Okay,
Yes.
so you're gonna add the tab where people can come and
you
sign
can
up and volunteer.
and really go ahead and sit down and plot on our calendar, because we do it quarterly, and just okay, it's that time again, let's get it done, and a lot of times we'll go and just purchase the stuff ourselves, and everybody's like, but we want to help.
Right,
And
people
it's
can
like,
help you.
Yeah,
To fulfill your purpose.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
you're gonna put it all together by yourself. We want to come and help.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and accept the help. This is bigger than you.
It is.
Right.
The last
Yeah.
time we had like 250 purses, but I would have stuffed them all myself. But
Aw.
it went so much faster with a whole crew.
Bunch of
Yes,
kids, exactly.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this: You said that you and your husband do, because one of the questions were, do you do it alone? We know that you and your husband do it together.
Mm-hmm.
What about the backpacks and the purses? You do that once a quarter. Is it anything else? Do you guys do anything with the school districts? Do you do anything at your church?
Our church actually helps. My husband, we serve together too. I'm over the women's ministry. He's over the men's ministry. So those were the people who really want to volunteer and help us. So
Okay.
the women's ministry and the men's ministry, they come together and do and support and help. And it's just really been a blessing in the place where we're at. We're at Trinity Harvest Church in Hurst, Texas. Ray Taylor is the pastor. Forgive the plug, but it's a good place.
Trinity Harvest. Okay.
Yeah, it's a really good
to
place
pull
to
up.
be where we have a pastor that just have a heart and it's very supportive. It's like, hey, this is what we want to do. What I need to do to make it happen. What I need to, how can I help? What can I do? So it's just such a blessing to be in that type of place where, it's like, okay, let's get it done. And, I'll be saying, we can do person to person nationwide, and you can do you say, whoa, you get a everybody.
I said, okay, well, let me ask you this. Can you tell them that you know 3 young women who want to serve and who want to help and volunteer?
Oh, yeah.
And and I'm talking about any attractions or anything that you guys at the church put together, even if it's just not for you and your husband, which I'll do with the backpacks and the purses.
Yeah, because October, if you let us know seriously, we'll pull up.
Yep, we
just
there.
give us the
We'll be
date,
there.
You know.
We will.
And then even when we start collecting the hair care supplies for the women and the children that are living in the domestic violence shelters here in the DFW area, so we try to get enough so that we can supply them with the things that they need, because and there were like a lot of people volunteer and a lot of people donate, but they don't necessarily look like us. But the residents, some of the residents do. So the babies need hair bows. They need barrettes. They need real brushes and real combs.
Yes.
Those little things.
That blue magic.
Yes.
No, ma'am. Look,
The blue magic. Things you don't think about.
question. Okay, so you said that was October. I had another question about holidays. Like, do y'all do anything on Thanksgiving? Like give away turkeys or anything like that?
No, we feed when we go out, but we don't normally do things on Thanksgiving or on Christmas, because that's when
Everybody does.
So we
Yeah.
try to intentionally plan in the off time.
Okay. Right.
You know,
Right.
there's not a whole plethora of people giving,
Yeah.
so that way we can actually get all our things out. Because a lot of times when you go out during holidays, you know, you can hardly get an appointment to try
Right.
to volunteer during Christmas, Thanksgiving, to feed, to cook, to do anything.
Because everybody doing it.
Everybody's going
doing
out.
it,
And
you know,
year
during
round,
that
they
time.
need things.
Yeah,
Actually.
so that's why we
not
try
just
to keep
holidays.
be
So just to
mindful.
put it out there, then
Mm-hmm.
I am a Dollar Tree queen,
Mm-hmm.
and I know coupon queens.
Mm-hmm.
So to stuff extra things into the bags,
Mhm.
you know, crackers, things like
Crackers, juices, any
Yes.
non-perishable things
Yes.
that we can put in
Yes.
that would sustain them.
that. And people don't understand Dollar
Yeah.
Tree sells that stuff.
Oh yeah,
And it's not the Dollar Tree anymore. It's the $1.25 tree.
it's $1.25.
But
You're right.
It's some amazing things that you can get out of there, even
Mhm.
toiletries
Mhm.
for them. Soap,
Toothpaste.
towels, toothpaste,
Sanitary
toothbrushes,
napkins,
everything.
all those little things. You can put toothbrush, toothpaste. I'm even trying to include some washcloths,
Wipe,
some of those wipes,
Yes.
wipes that they can.
So
use
how can
on
they
the phone.
get in contact with you if they would like to donate some of those things to you, to your nonprofit?
Currently, you can just go to my website, the
Okay.
I am
Oh,
AdrianWoods.com,
Okay,
and it's like contact us, and the email will
Contact
come
you from there.
Yeah,
Okay.
contact me from there.
So that was I am Adrian Woods. Yes.
Mhm.
Okay.
And Adrian, and we'll have it spelled out on for you to see, but it's ADRIANE.
E.
All right, and Woods with an S.
with an S.
Well, y'all have anything else?
I don't think so.
Well,
It has been a joy.
It
Yes,
has
ma'am.
been.
I've enjoyed my time with you.
I'm
friends,
so
too.
glad.
It's been
Thank
awesome.
you. So,
Until next time.
there's strength in sisterhood.
And their support in sisterhood.
Bye. So that's